Yo. Hello. Yo. कितना डिले है भाई? So much delay in this shit.
क्या डिले हो रहा है?
YouTube पे है।
देख रहा हूँ।
बहुत डिले है, बहुत डिले है। At least 7 seconds.
Oh damn.
Okay, now we go to settings. आवाज बढ़ाऊं भाई गेम का मैं। ऑप्शन ऑडियो मास्टर वॉल्यूम फिल करता हूँ। मेरे को जाना है भाई गियर कैसे चेंज करूँ इसका मैं?
देने क्या क्या?
आई डिड दैट बट मेरे को पता नहीं बटन क्या होता है।
I was thinking of which the button.
I don't know how to. Option,
टेक्नो बटन हाँ
key and button. दिख नहीं रहा ना यार ऐसा कुछ. Cruise control. Apparently, you can walk in this game. What?
व्हाट
Walk mode. क्या दिख रहा है यार?
चेक चेक
Joy button 8. What is joy button? Okay, I got it.
ओह व्हाट बटन है
हाँ?
कौन सा बटन है
मेरा वो पेडल शिफ्टर को मैंने वो कर दिया.
ओह
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 years.
कैन यू शिफ्ट डाउन टू 1
Shift down to 1.
हाँ क्या
Batch, क्या हो रहा है? हुआ तो क्या तूने?
ओह
Does it not show? देखने पाओ तो पीछे जा रही है। दिल से रहता था ना हेड।
क्या क्या?
राइट हेड राइट।
JKL apa fu? Do you start a new profile or what?
नहीं नहीं वही है।
चल करो. हेलो.
हाँ हाँ करना करना। हाय यार अभी मैनुअल आवाज नहीं आ रहा तो सब।
तो कौन सा करो? How long are you playing?
एक दो घंटा तो खेलूंगा।
हाँ?
2 घंटा तो खेलूंगा।
2 घंटा? ठीक है, मैं एक गेम खेल के आया सुबह को. Cool.
हाँ 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 तो आ रहा है तू।
हाँ उतरो ना
ना मेरे को उधर पहुंचने दे। फट से पहुंचता जॉब ढूंढना अच्छा कोई लंबा सा। कॉन्वॉय बनाना पड़ेगा ना कॉन्वॉय। जॉब ढूंढ कॉन्वॉय बना मैं ज्वाइन करूँ। क्या
Tell you how to.
मेरे में इतना जॉब है नहीं
ना मेरे को पहुंचने देना मेरे को।
तो ये जगह ठीक है मैप में तो इस बार में मिलता है
क्या
तो इस बार में टीपी करके बैठ गया
हाँ मैं उधर पहुंच के ठीक है।
काम करना दोसा, जहाँ पे शू जा रहा है अभी वहीं से कर लेना।
जगह का नाम
अरे वो मेरा जगह एक्सप्लोर नहीं है, बस उसके लिए जा रहा हूँ मैं।
आप पहुंचेंगे तो
400 मीटर है। कुछ तो खड़ा हुआ। ये क्या बकचोदी गोल गोल घूमना है?
Yeah, now I couldn't just there be one normal like.
हाँ?
क्या
Why couldn't there be just one right instead of goal goal?
हाँ भाई, हाँ। गोल गोल जलेबी।
क्या बैंगलोर वाले क्या who made these?
सीधा सीधा एक लेफ्ट बना रखते हैं।
एक बार मैप खोल के दिखाई को रहा सी
नॉर्वे साइड हूँ, नॉर्वे साइड।
अरे एफ दबाना,
एट
ये तो बस शिक्षा कुछ।
ये रुक जा, एक मत कर ये।
एट नॉर्वे मेरा अनलॉक्ड ही नहीं है अभी ऑस्लो
ये बस हो गया। हाँ, ऑस्लो ही, ऑस्लो ही। आजा उधर आजा, मैं तेरे को मैप दिखाऊं कहाँ पे हूँ मैं। कॉन्वॉय पता है तेरा, पहले कॉन्वॉय करूंगा ज्वाइन तो तू दिख जाएगा, मतलब मैं दिख जाऊंगा तेरे
दोस्त ही मिल जाएगा पता
को। लेट्स सी ब्रदर्स।
बहुत टाइम लगता है भाई दिखने में
मैं खा रहा हूँ डोसा।
15 मिनट लगे
दोसा तो ये देखा क्या
कुछ ही
जो पीपल जो मैंने भेजा था
मुझे वो वाली बहुत
लास्ट वाला जो मैंने भेजा था।
बड़ा रिव्यूज कर ग्रुप चेक करना होता है
पासवर्ड क्या है?
क्या ही होता है गेस करो हमारा हमेशा का ETS वाला पासवर्ड है
No, नहीं थे भाई, all passwords are same only.
हाँ वही हर एक पार्टी गेम कौन सा वो 200 वाला कह रहा है ना हाँ देखा मैंने फ्रॉम योर ब्लेंड भाई
ये दिख रहा हूँ मैं मैप में डोसा?
हाँ
मैप में दिख रहा हूँ मैं?
हाँ दिखेगा ना ठीक मैं हो रहा ना मैं
हाँ तू इधर है।
मेरा अनलॉक्ड है हाँ मेरा अनलॉक्ड है ना मैं करके आया था
ये देख, अपने को इधर जाने का, इधर का मैप लगा, बर्गेन जाने का। हाँ
ये कौन सा
उधर
जगह
आ।
है?
नॉर्वे इधर तक पहुंच, मैं खाना खा रहा हूँ।
एक चीज यार तुम मैप में वो सेटिंग कर लो कि यू नो फास्टेस्ट रूट वाला कुछ तो होता है
वो सब करके रखा है मैंने।
करके रखा ना ठीक है तो बस मेरा भी गलत तो था एक बार
बर्गेन का मैप लगा, ये तो मेरे तक का ही मैप लगा, तो मैं रुका हूँ ना खाना।
यार सही पेट्रोल मेरे सारे सेव मैं राइट राइट पे ड्राइविंग
नॉर्वे है ना? यूके में है खाली लेफ्ट साइड।
zoom डाल दिया है लेकिन instead of zoom का पीछे डाल दिया है
क्या?
zoom
चलो मैं एक गेम
हाँ हाँ
कंट्रोल
कंट्रोल है ना इधर साइड में रुका हूँ कितना किलोमीटर दिखा रहा था उसका तेरे
मैं 550
को 560 मेरे को 4.8
60 पे चलाना मजा आता है। You have to run. छोटी गाड़ी चला रहे हैं। window. Wait, you can open the window. Why noise of air from
आया तो सर मैं दिखा रहा हूँ
आ रहा है।
कितना
525
अच्छा अच्छा
दूर था ना काफी। हाँ हाँ।
आजा मैं धीरे धीरे चला रहा हूँ तेरा खुला है क्या वो लोकेशन
नहीं नहीं खुला है, बस नहीं खुला है।
कौन है भाई पागल लौंडे करते हैं फॉर्निकेट
एक पूरा एक रेडियो स्टेशन बना रखा है भाई, ट्रकर हिंदी में।
हाँ भाई डीएमसी ये पड़ेगा भाई
या वो प्रॉब्लम है, लेकिन इस एक्चुअल रेडियो जैसा मस्त है।
बहुत सुंदर मैं धीरे धीरे चला रहा हूँ हाँ आजा
क्या बात है? ओ,
सुन मैं खबर आई ताज़ा ऐसा क्या बहाना
तो उसमें वो क्रैश प्रिडिक्टर है ना,
क्या है
क्रैश प्रिडिक्टर है, क्रैश हुआ ना तो आवाज।
एक मिनट रुक मैं पेट्रोल पंप पे जा रहा हूँ तेरा आवाज़ बढ़ा
नहीं,
का साउंड
क्रैश प्रिडिक्टर है ना एक।
प्रेडिक्टर अच्छा
हाँ वो डाला है ना कि क्रैश होने वाला तो आवाज़ करेगा। somehow they cracked it. Okay. अभी 480 हो गया।
तीन सौ लीटर फ्यूल है इसमें
टोक्यो ड्रिफ्ट कर रहा हूँ पता है हाईवे पे, ना बारिश में
आराम से आ दोस्त
स्किड मार रहा है। सेफ्टी हैजर्ड ड्राइवर।
और लाइन करते तू मैं feeling so sensitive. ऐसा कुछ बोल।
हेलो
हाँ, तेरा आवाज़ अच्छा है।
यार होता रहता है
Discord वॉल्यूम कम था मतलब।
यार। बाकी सब कहाँ है? बंतिया कहाँ है?
आलू को कहते हैं।
ओह माय
गेम
गॉड
खेल
दिस
के
गाय भाई, एनीथिंग फॉर द हज भाई।
आज मिल भी जाए ना लेकिन
दैट्स ट्रू भाई।
मिल रहा बस डी है इसको डी।
यार
या डी दे रहे
टी एन माइनस आ रहा I am at 20% damage. Very nice. Actually, dog shit. Not you trolling. आज मिला था भाई वैलोरेंट एक्सेंट वाला कि actually found a guy like yeah वैलोरेंट में अजीब बंदा था मैन।
तो क्रूज कंट्रोल पे लगा दिया हूँ गाड़ी 55 की स्पीड से चल रही है धीरे धीरे मजा आ रहा है बारिश हो रहा है
भाई बारिश में फिसल रहा हूँ। आई एम लिटरली टोक्यो ड्रिफ्टिंग है यार। ओ मिल गया पीछे
या
बिहाइंड।
कितना किलोमीटर है तेरा
368।
मेरे पीछे ही है। अभी मैं धीरे धीरे ही चलाऊंगा हाँ?
या
ऐसे ही चलाऊंगा।
मैं टोक्यो ड्रिफ्ट कर रहा हूँ तो सो बैड।
Stop being so sensitive.
संजय ये कृष्णा का सॉन्ग था किसका था?
कृष्णा का
हाँ
मैंने मोबाइल लगवाया है ट्रक में
हाँ हाँ मेरे भी आगे राइट में ना।
राइट में तो सुंदर लग रहा है भाई
उससे वो डालना अच्छा रहेगा यार। टिकटॉक है कुछ स्क्रॉल करते रहेंगे
टिकटॉक स्क्रॉल कर
एंड देन बीच में क्रैश हो जाता है। दैट माइट हैपन आई थिंक भाई। इंस्टाग्राम अरे छोटा सा इंस्टाग्राम स्क्रॉलर वाला वहाँ पे डाल दो ओल्ड एंड देन यू नो ओ आई एम आ जा रहा हूँ मैं। ठीक है यार ये दैट्स व्हाट इट इज। मैं आरपी में था। आई वाज जस्ट एएफके। आरपी में था कंप्यूटर। मैंने कंप्यूटर स्क्रीन पे छोटा सा ओवरले डाल दिया यूट्यूब का बस एज इफ आई एम वाचिंग यूट्यूब। आरपी में उस टाइम वाज सो बोरिंग मैन। नॉट इवन वर्थ दैट। वेल ऑफ है
तेजी से आ रहा है साले दिख रहा है
अरे
ठुका
ये क्या था भाई?
ठुका
आई हैव नो क्लू।
राइट साइड में डिवाइडर रखा है
आई थिंक सो या
देखा देखा
इस क्रेजी भाई। खराब है अच्छा लेकिन आई एम एट ऑलमोस्ट 50 होने वाला है। मैं ठीक ही रहूँगा।
चल जाती है यार आगे टर्न गंदा है गाड़ी आ रही है
हाँ हेयर पिन बेंड। उससे बता इनिशियली से रनिंग इन द 90s फ्रॉम 62%। वेरी नाइस। सम बस भाई आई थिंक आज रानीगंज लोग नहीं जा पाएंगे।
12वीं पास में कौन सा रहता है वो
हाँ
चंबल चंबल रहता है
चंबल।
सुबह हो रही भाई बारिश नहीं रुक रही लेकिन
हाँ ये बंगाल वाला सीन है।
चला ले रहा हूँ रे, मेरे को अंदाजा हो जा रहा है मेरे भाई।
व्हीकल मैन फंक्शन। ओके मैं यूजर नेम डोसा दिख रहा है क्या? हाँ दिखने में अच्छा है डोसा।
मैं वो लटकाया क्या
दिख रहा है क्या लाइट? वो
आसमान
कहाँ पे?
आस बटन दबा ना, हाई बीम हाई बीम।
हाँ लाइट। अच्छा ये देखिए हाई बीम है को और हाई बीम ऑन करता हूँ।
हाई शार्प लेफ्ट कर शार्प गाड़ी स्लो कर।
होता हाँ और जस्ट लाइट्स सब ऑन कर दिया।
कैमरा भी अच्छा
Policia. I hate a policia. लटकाया हुआ कुछ नहीं, वो है बैनर टाइप का थोड़ा सा। वो नहीं होता लाइक कपड़ा टंगाता है अंदर और वो टैग जैसे ब्रांड के।
नहीं ये किचन टाइप होता है ना।
हाँ वही वही।
वो क्या है? भाई आगे टर्न देख दो सर,
क्या है?
टर्न्स देख।
अरे बाप रे ये क्या है?
कौन पागल है रोड
ओह,
नॉर्वे का झंडा
इस सीधा नहीं लगाना था भाई, घुमा घुमा के।
देख ना जबरदस्ती।
रोड टैक्स का बजट पूरा फुलफिल करना था आई थिंक वही होगा। ओ भी है। अरे वो रोड का बजट फुलफिल करना था ना, वही तो। सीधा रोड नहीं बनाएंगे भाई, घुमा घुमा के बनाएंगे
ये जा रहा है।
और बीच में एक टोल लगा देंगे बस, और एक गड्ढा। ओ ओ ओ I'm good. I'm good.
जरूर ये ग्रीन वाली ट्रक को तो नहीं कर।
मैं टोक्यो ड्रिफ्ट कर रहा हूँ रोड में and I'm at 900% हो गया। ओह कंग्रेचुलेशंस। क्या बात है? क्या?
Shipment है क्या कुछ?
100% डैमेज। ये सुनाई दे क्या टनल में?
हाँ हाँ
इतना लाउड है भाई। और धीरे जाना होगा।
गाड़ा होकर
अरे क्या हो गया ये?
निकल गया मैं।
अरे मेरा ट्रक कुछ हो गया भाई। अरे वो आपके
कार वाली स्मार्ट है बे, उसको ओवरटेक करना है बट कर नहीं रहा है क्योंकि इसने टर्न नहीं किया। राजदीप बड़ा इधर रह गया दूसरा भाई। हेलो? हो गया भाई, बर्गन डिस्कवर्ड हो गया मेरा। डोसा Okay, Vandya, no problem. हुआ क्या? Why am I going there? The Android tablet problem. What is it? What is it? TikToks that make you laugh. सितारा ज़मीन पर मूवी रिव्यू. That's trending नहीं यार. You sit at the bus stop 20 feet away from some random recording. You look see a video of yourself on TikTok next day titled Men Will, and it got 400k views. Wow.
What?
7, 6, 11, 5, 9 and 20 miles today, 4, 11.
So I think that every video of like people doing weird shit are usually just the person recording is doing weird shit.
Mamma mia, com'è brutto! Fammi
like this one with the jumbo, but I like the cola.
Yo, chat. If somebody's recording me in public, I don't know, and they're only filming me, and it's not like some random stream, whatever. I'll be honest with you, I wild out. Yo, I'm making some real content to film because that's just annoying. Because I'm not gonna do that actually. They would probably just farming for views.
Okay.
It's gonna stop it. Wait, what? Chat, did you know if you sync the RPM at the correct RPM with the camera shutter speed, it'll stop moving?
I don't know if that.
Guys, I just got the brand new Trump phone. It's very good quality, very 4K. Best picture, best sound. Honestly, I think this is iPhone's biggest competitor, hands down.
Chat,
very great.
Chat.
Camera works well.
This is Android users. Chat, this is Green Bubble users. When they get their fucking Samsung Planet 64 Z Clip. Ew! Is that not why we have guns? That's awful. You should watch that.
At least he's handsome. I appreciate that. You look handsome today? Thanks.
What's wrong with this guy?
Home of Oakland. The pay thing is double bulletproof.
Hi Felix,
like, she trying to have
sure
me
you
pay
hear
through
this all the
through
time,
the window.
but the entertainment you provide means a lot to me. Thanks for 48 months.
Just something positive.
Can I get a welcome to
No,
the
no,
jungle?
no, it's something positive. Today I was late. I was lazy. And you need to say, yo, why weren't you on time, Busta?
Yeah.
Yo, otherwise I'm gonna keep being late and it's gonna be bad. You need to berate me. Just kidding. If you berated me, you would have gotten banned. Yeah, I would have banned you. Because here is an echo chamber. Okay? I've been watching a lot of Hassan, and I figured out that the way to stream is to anybody that doesn't have my opinion is banned, and every bad opinion needs to be reinforced at all times. It makes the most echo chamber experience that we can have on Twitch. Buddy. You know what I'm saying? So don't be out.
Proud of you for coming back your native soil. Get a max win.
Watching the kid in front of me French kiss the water fountain for
Just
entire
kidding,
minute.
chat. I replaced the
before-
song in this dialogue with Asmongold. What I meant to say is Asmongold. My bad.
Recent
These 50 cent juice. What's that? How much these 50 cent juice?
Duty sir.
So you literally said how much these 50% juices, sir? How much these 50% juices? Cooks and cook. Come on, bro. It's 50 cents, man. You literally just said the price. Come on, man. The man trying you, and even he made you sad multiple times, and you still didn't get it right, man.
Yippin' yapper.
Riot shield. You might think it would block the projectile,
9 mil
but
will
that's
block it.
not actually the case. Most riot shields are made of a lightweight plastic, designed to protect against thrown objects like rocks and bottles, not bullets. When a bullet strikes a standard riot shield,
Well, okay, yeah, maybe a riot shield, but that's not what it looked like, was it?
it can easily projectile shield. You might think
Oh, that looked more, yeah.
The hell is that shit?
Okay, chat. Guys. I'm not gonna check this. Okay, this is idea, okay? Let's just
Actually, I'll go with
let's
it.
say there's a shooter somewhere, okay? And they invent a thing, it's a big shell.
Yeah.
And you're like this in the shell, you're moving around like a turret. And you move around, and it blocks all the bullets. It's like a big ass fucking casket, like a coffin. Bang! and you're just going and you're walking around like a tank, like a man tank. Chat, it's a one-man tank. Yeah, but chat, you gotta go.
Minion spitting out popcorn.
Oh my god. Oh fuck. Oh my god.
Chat, why don't they just put a lot of energy in a bank? Like a central bank of energy. Put a bunch of energy.
In older games, developers use these moments to load the next area in the background. It keeps you in the game without breaking immersion, a smart trick used in games like God of War, The Last of Us, and many more.
Actually, chat, The Forest is one of the first people to do it correctly. I know you'll say, oh, you'll find other examples. They were one of the first games to implement this feature. The caves were pretty shit, but the loading was pretty seamless. Oh my god, bro. Don't go forward. Chat, this is when the snipers used to be creative and funny. If you're a sniper, don't go forward. Chat, by the way. Chat, by the way. Ban him, but I can't. He literally got Twitch banned. Fucking dumbass. Mods, ban Brett in chat. Just ban him. Ban him. Making the shit boring for everybody. Targeted attack, but okay. I mean, I'm getting ready to ban you. I'm not gonna lie. I'm getting ready to ban you. It's all good. I mean, you want to get banned, it's fine. I don't care. Yeah, I mean. Okay, mods, just ban him. It's okay. I'm not kidding. I mean, that's just lame. I mean, I saw you. Like, explain, guys. Explain why I'm being nice and not banning these guys. I don't get it. I mean, that's just lame. I mean, I saw you. Like, explain, guys. Explain why I'm being nice and not banning these guys. I don't get it. Hey, chat. Now I know for a fact you were sniping it. Now I know for a fact that, brother, you know for a fact that that cart drifts slower. Nah. Chat, it's because you guys don't play this game that you don't know. Guys, if you don't play this game, okay, don't act like you're gonna know. Let me explain it. This cart drifts really bad when you're in big form. Okay, he sees me ahead of time. He's not drifting early. He drifts late. Look, late drift. You know for a fact you're hitting the wall on that drift. You know for a fact you are hitting the wall on that drift. If you drift early with that, because the cart is massive, it drifts late. Mods, ban Preston. Mods, just ban him. Perma ban him. Mods. Perma ban Preston. Okay, mods, prepare to ban him. I mean, bro. I mean, dude. Chat, explain why I wouldn't ban him. 8 enemies in front. Wait, that came off the wall. Mods, prepare to ban it. Mods, Bandini. I don't give a fuck. I don't care. Bandini. Just ban him. That was the one time. Break. That was the one time. If you're sniping, break. Do not accelerate that. If you're a sniper, look. Do not. Bro. There's more on the map. If you look on the map, there's more. Okay. This is selected bad for clips. Okay. Break. Do not accelerate. Chat. That lobby sniper. And I'll get cut on the internet chat for this back then. Chat link it. Anybody's got it?
Puppy?
What?
No, not this.
He's 17.
Whoa!
No. Chat, what kills the most? Chat, what kills him the most? Chat is the Bowser's face.
Right, yeah, of course. Right, yeah, of course.
Chat, it's in the intonation. Chat, guys, tell me that you're a dumbass without telling me you're a dumbass. Whoever made this meme is a dumbass. They go to your table and they read it like this. They go, the table might be too long for the equation. Like, dude, if you need to understand the tone, you fucking loser. You dumbass.
Who are they shooting? Bro.
Dead?
Mr. Krabs, we just passed the turnoff. My house is back that way, Mr. K.
Far out, little man. Far out.
BZ. Cześć, he looks like a patch of bicep, no? Chat, no? Oh my god, it's literally him. That's crazy. Chat, this guy gets a lot of views. Like, what the heck? First guy trying to 70k followers, this shit gets views, man. Yo, my editors are the worst in the fucking game. How come I don't have to do an editor to post clips, chat? Am I that unfunny these days, chat? Am I that bad?
Yes.
Oh, my run's calling me. Self-roasted. No, it's not.
So, in the wake of probably the biggest update to iPadOS in its entire history, I've also been testing this amazing Android tablet. And it kind of reminded me that now, more than ever, these things kind of have a problem, and I just want to get all my thoughts into one video. Now, the reason I bring up the iPad is because it actually has a version of the same problem, which is we have smartphones and we have computers, and so very few people actually need a device in between a phone and a computer. And this could be addressed if maybe there was something special that you could do on a tablet that you can't do on a phone and can't do on a computer. But that is really niche. So take the Apple version of this, right? Obviously, the iPhone is extremely popular. Most developers make their apps for the phone because it's easy. One version of the app, millions of customers. And so there are very few actually good dedicated iPad apps, like built from the ground up for the iPad. Now, of course, it's not zero. There are some really cool ones. I love Pixelmator for iPad, for example. Procreate is amazing. And there are a few others that are really dialed iPad apps, but that is a minority. Many iPad apps are just gently scaled up iPhone apps, and they're fine at this point. And many others are literally just iPhone apps with no changes made at all, with just the little 2x button to the side to make them bigger. It's actually been a running joke on this channel how long there has been no iPad app for Instagram, which, like, think about that. It's 2025, and this is the absolute best this trillion-dollar company with tens of thousands of employees is willing to do. It's actually making headlines now that Meta's actually made a WhatsApp app for iPad, that they might also make an Instagram app for iPad. Either way, the point is, even on the most popular tablet in the world, most of the apps that work on it are just fine, and a tiny fraction of them are really, really good. So that's why so many reviews of the highest end Pro iPads for years have kind of all been along the same lines, which is like, this hardware is amazing, the chip is incredibly powerful, again, the screen is so nice, but I can't actually do anything special over a base iPad or even an iPhone because iPad OS is still iPad OS and the app situation is still exactly what it was before. You can go back and watch even my own iPad Pro reviews. That's what I was saying. I was not the only one. And now this new iPad OS 26 does feel like a game changer, but we'll get to that in a separate video. Subscribe to see that. But the point is, the value that you can get out of an iPad has always felt limited. It's felt capped. But you clicked on an Android video. So this here is the newest and latest and greatest best Android tablet that I've used. It's ridiculously good. This is the OnePlus Pad 3, and every possible thing you could want out of a high-end Android tablet, this thing's got it. Crazy powerful Snapdragon 8 Elite chip paired with 12 or 16 gigs of RAM and up to half a terabyte of storage. It's super fast, ultra responsive, and it has a 13.2-inch 144 hertz display. These bezels are, pretty thin and even all the way around, hides the selfie camera. It's a 7:5 aspect ratio, so it's a little taller than a 16:9 widescreen, and it's a super sharp 315 pixels per inch. It's almost 3.4K tall. The whole thing is also just under 6 millimeters thin, so it's visually just as impressive as any other piece of thin, powerful tech. And yet, somehow, inside this, they've packed a 12,140 milliamp hour battery. And this battery is so awesome. This thing just lasts and lasts forever. Just for context, the last two OnePlus pads both had around a 9,500 milliamp hour battery, and they had pretty good battery life. The large 13-inch M4 iPad Pro has about a 10,000 milliamp hour battery. This is 12,000. So it just lasts and lasts for hours and hours of use, plus has been optimized for some particularly impressive standby time, which is actually important for tablets, because you know how they sometimes go a while without being used, and then you go to pick it up again and it's dead, which is annoying. So their stat is if you charge it to 100% and then turn it off, then 2 years later, turn it back on, it will still have power, which is ridiculous and maybe also a little bit of proof of the Android tablet problem. But my stat is I put this in my backpack with 85% after using it for a bit, and then the next day, 24 hours later, took it out of my backpack to use it again, 84%. So that's without any sort of battery saver features or anything like that. And the cherry on top is it fast charges at 80 watts. And it's still
around 1.5 hours.
Has room for some of the best speakers I've heard in any tablet, including iPad Pros. It's actually 8 speakers in total, quad woofers and quad tweeters. They get really loud with very little distortion. Kind of seems to bend physics a little bit that so much sound can come out of this thing. And this whole thing, the price, $699, which is sick. And that includes the 80-watt charger in the box. So great screen, great chip, great battery, great speakers.
Great price.
It's got cameras, one on the back, one on the front, who cares? But this whole tablet is a great deal, and yet, who's gonna buy one? Because the exact same problem I talked about earlier is still true. Like most people have a phone, and then for bigger tasks, a computer. So the tablet has to do something that both a phone and a computer can't do. Now, I realize we are in the bubble here of tech YouTube videos, so there will be people in the comments of this video who are like, oh, this is the exact tablet I was waiting for. I can finally play this specific game on a bigger screen at 60 FPS. Totally, that's valid. But if you think about the typical person who's maybe using a tablet for, some web browsing, some light YouTube watching or Netflix or whatever, and some work stuff, a couple Zoom calls here and there, clearly this can do all that, but it's also definitely overkill. So this is an amazing, super powerful, kind of beautiful razor-thin tablet that slots into a bag and can go anywhere with you and last forever and has great speakers. It's the whole package, and yet it kind of doesn't stand a chance to sell a whole lot and become mainstream. And that is the Android tablet problem in a nutshell. It's basically that no matter how great an Android tablet is, it will be incredibly niche. I think it's actually kind of amazing how narrow I've seen the use case become for these tablets for the past couple of years. Like, I feel like 90% of the iPads I've seen since 2020 have been either at a point-of-sale system in a store where they flip around and ask you how much you want to tip, or in the hands of a child who is just about to cry and now it's playing Cocomelon full blast. So in the Android world, I don't know if there's a solution to this problem. Obviously, this has been the double-edged sword of Android for a while. There's all the upside of all the huge variety of choices you have, of hardware, of aspect ratios, of foldables, flippables, trifolds, It's all sweet, but that also means that no single one of them is easy to recommend to large
That's
groups
GB
of people,
download
and that the experience across all of them is not going to be as consistent.
Okay. What did he say?
Groups of people, and that the experience across all of them is not going to be as consistent. Okay, so I think now that the casuals have probably tuned out at this point in the video, and the true tech nerds are still here, for those of you considering actually buying this OnePlus Pad 3, I got a few more things that you might want to know. So this display, like I said, is huge and it's sharp, and it's 144 hertz, which is awesome, but it's not AMOLED like those Galaxy tabs. Those Samsung tablets, which are more expensive, definitely do have nicer looking screens. So if you're in it for the media, you're going to want to go AMOLED, but this is still a nice, fast LCD. And then also Oxygen OS here, just like on the phones, there's a lot of great features. They've just added their AI stuff here, but there's also a lot of copying iOS left and right still. I think it's hilarious that they continue doing the dynamic island bit, even though there's no camera cutout on the tablet. But hey, they've also gone the extra mile with all of the accessories. There is a stylus, there is a keyboard dock, there is a magnetic folio case. You can look at it as copying, but it's also kind of just feels like offering as many equivalents as possible, so it makes the pain of switching from an iPad and a stylus and a keyboard dock as minimal as possible. The battery life is awesome, but if you use this tablet like I do, which is high brightness most of the time and a lot of high energy stuff, or if you game a lot, you can still run through it in a day. 7 or 8 hours of screen on time is what you should expect, but its superpower really is the standby time. But anyway, I just want to leave this video by closing out with a question for you guys. If you have a tablet, I just want to know what you use it for.
I would prefer it for Procreate, honestly. Nothing else. Or maybe read some books here and there. Not much. I know, right? Or making notes, yeah. Watch my streams. Bhai, TV mein dekho na.
So it's
that is very annoying. Who does that?
Visually.
First, it's not aligned. Second, I think it's little teda. देखता हूँ कभी कभार. Nothing new on YouTube. I'll just end stream. It didn't live up the hype. What is it?
Once again, we have a film debuting with more glaze than a donut, with a Rotten Tomatoes score that breaks the charts and sets the new franchise all-time high, with 28 years later coming in at like a 95 or 96%, something like that. And I'm just going to tell you right now, sports fans, I don't think that score makes a whole lot of sense for this film. I don't think it lives up to that level of hype. But we're in this era now where anytime something good comes out, it seems like everyone has to push it to be like the highest rated thing. I just...
बाप रे, ये कंट्रोलर लगाने से यही दिक्कत है दोस्त. AEU usage. Okay. ऐसा क्यों लग रहा है -AU-E? G नहीं है लेकिन something like this. dash A dash U E. Value. So U either fix it then. A U dash E. क्या? अच्छा. Is this a word? Mod. D नहीं है ना लेकिन. There's no D. But what? AURE भी हो सकता है, AUTE भी हो सकता है. Stop mean भाई. So much brightness. Thank you. Org defending individual rights. Firm. Law firm. Repeated words that lead up to. Hooray. Huh. भूरा कोई तो डाला नहीं आया इधर कुछ और है बिट ऑफ लाफ्टर हाँ हाँ image of compass for safari icon that lead up to dash hooray hi dash daisy apron across whoopsie daisy 4 लेटर नहीं है ना दोस्त हिप हिप हुर्रे है ये हाँ लीजा whoopsie daisy है भाई क्या आएगा इधर डिले में है तू भाई You are in delay, brother. पता नहीं मेरा इंटरनेट. Look at this shit. That is bad. That is just bad, bad. I don't know भाई क्या है ये ACL. Upsy daisy. अंडरटेकर रॉक हिटमैन कौन है भाई नेवर माइंड शूट सिजर्स टेप स्नेक पोएटिक थ्रेडर नीडर